Wazam fam, we made it through another week, about to get into this spirit hour power. It's great to be above ground once again to correct ourselves before we wreck ourselves. Peace queen, peace king, peace to all of the kings, queens, beings in between. So happy to be here today against all odds. Drinking my water, minding my business, y'all. Let me tell y'all, child. Let me sip my water so I can try to mind my business out here. So good to see y'all. Peace to all the kings and the queens and the beings in between. Walking with the lion. Look at the tribe of Judah rising. Oh, yeah? We out here. I'm also drinking my Haile Mary black coffee. I sure am. I gotta hurry up and get into it because, normally my heart is like boom, boom, boom. But my brain right now is like, woo, it's off the chain. It's really lit. So welcome to the Spirit Hour of Power. Holla at your girl G. Pow, pow. This, is brought to you by the crucial.org in the legacy of the Queen Marie Laveau. Let's go. Shout out to the Underground Army. Put Pac on pause. Shout out to the Underground Army. Peace to all of y'all. It is so real in the field, as in FEELOMG. Shout out to the Underground Army. I want to start it off by saying this. I believe in you. I believe in you. That's the most RNS you're going to get today. I legit believe in you no matter the circumstances, no matter where you at on the path, no matter the level. Because, there's levels to this. But I believe in you. I'm going to tell you about something else I believe in. It's about to be hectic because, y'all, my heart, not a brain done lit the heart. See, not a heart that got flamed up. This is about to be the levels. So I believe in you, okay? And that's real. But let me tell you why. I believe until you show me different. And then, I just go mind my business, right? But I believe in you. You have to know this. But let me tell you something else I believe in. I can believe in you because I believe in miracles. I more than believe in miracles. I have witnessed miracles. Everything ain't to be talked about. That which is understood don't have to be explained, but I believe in you. And I want to tell you that. So today I'm going to boom, be in and out. I got some things to say, but let me tell you, this week is not funny, Monica. This week was, oh my goodness. Let me see how I can put this. This week it was too deep. It was swimming in the sublime waters of the twilight. This week was, let me go ahead and test everything you think you and life and people and love and death and redemption and resurrection is about. Oh yes, it was. It was a week. Oh, I'm just all over the place. I don't even know which way I want to go with it. I have some things to say. Now, let me tell you. So, y'all know with the Spirit Hour of Power, anything could happen. If I bust out rapping, don't even worry about it. No cap. Don't even worry about it. Because y'all is filtered through a mechanism, so y'all can't hear it, but I'm hearing a beat from outside. Somebody got their beat going outside, and I just go with the flow. It's so good to see y'all. Peace to all of the kings, queens, beings in between. I'm so happy to see y'all. Look at this. This is my beautiful jewelry compliments of the Voodoo Spiritual Temple. Yes, you can get you some, but I want to tell you about this ivory turtle because it's a story. So I'm a turtle. Some of my close friends know that about me. Some don't. But let me tell you the thing. Listen to me. I'm telling y'all, this week is off the chain. I don't know which way I'm going. I'm not saying the turtle is my spirit animal. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm a turtle. And my friends know that. My close friends know that. They always say stop saying that. But let me break it down right quick. Because this ivory turtle is like really beautiful. So the turtle moves at its own pace. But gets where it's going. And you see, the turtle is at home wherever the turtle is. You get it? The house on its back. Wherever the turtle is. But you know what's the best part? The turtle can be soft and be who it is on the inside. And that hard exterior is all the best, the protection. You understand me? So shout out to that. I just wanted to share that with y'all, but let's get into it. So I was sitting here. I'm doing something different today. I actually have my Bible. Because, so, you know, boom, before the show was getting started, y'all gonna have to walk all over the place with me today. So I had a few extra minutes. I was sitting here just twiddling my fingers. Then I went to scroll. I was going to scroll the timeline, but then I saw some of the army is beefing. Who are y'all beefing with? OMG. I am not allowed to scroll before the show because my heart is open. I'm emotional. I don't know what y'all having. Who is the army beefing with? Don't y'all know it's with a word you could shut that down? Oh my goodness. I hope y'all not beefing with the lessers. Meaning I hope you're not empowering something that's beneath you. Like in other words, I hope you're not giving energy to something that has nothing to do with the plan, with your growth. I'm just saying. So I had to do something with a few extra minutes. So I was so anxious. I got a lot on my mind, y'all, this week. I had to walk the thin line between life and death. And I'm talking about from Sunday to Sunday. You wouldn't even understand. Or maybe you would. God bless you. Because I don't know who in the underground army. Y'all some strange folks just like me. Okay? So I was like, well, you know, the Bible was sitting on the table. So I said, well, Lord, give me a word. Because I couldn't scroll no more messing with y'all. Who are y'all beefing with, army? Oh, my goodness. So I said, well, I'm definitely not going to scroll. Let me open this book. So I opened, just boom, one line. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Only fear the Lord and serve him in truth with all your heart. For consider how great things he has done for you. How many of us could not even be here today? How many of us mourning this week? How many of us can say our best days now are better than I'm sorry. Our worst days now are better than our best days then? How many of us? How many of us could say, you know, maybe I need to start only fearing the Lord so I could deal with the condemnation, the persecution, the judgment, the finger pointing, the gossip, the malarkey, the beefing with the other humans? Because I understand in per Genesis, Enoch, and Revelation, even the ones that want to crown themselves with the word, they're going to create that level of chaos within the environment. So what? Boo, throw me off my path. Hello, Matt Speaks. I'm not getting off the path. I could not be sitting here right now. So then, you know, I was like, oh, man, that was nice. I'm ready. So then I said, let me get one more. Now, this is going to lead into the show. Let me get one more. So I open up to another one. This is Job, right? Listen to this one. This kind of reminded me of the turtle. Inside the protective shell, but still soft on the inside, right? Walk with me. For God maketh my heart soft, and the Almighty troubleth me. Y'all got to hear this, because y'all, I love the stunners. I love y'all perpetrating the frauds. You know, putting your best life on the internet, yes. But really knowing what is really hidden for behind the scenes. But just listen. For God making my heart soft, and the Almighty troubleth me. Because I was not cut off before the darkness. Listen, because I was not cut off before the darkness, neither has he covered the darkness from my face. That means I was allowed to see it. I was allowed to see it and survive. I was allowed to face it. It's like not a hair on your head will be touched. So let me get back into this week, y'all. So let me tell y'all, Underground Army, this is a personal show. About an hour ago, I had no clue what I was going to get up here and say. Because normally what I do is I share my experiences from the week. But this week was too deep. It was too much. It was too much. I need a moment of silence, not for us. But we need a moment of silence because it's been since like 95 that I had a whole month of having to really celebrate the souls that are faithfully departed. It's been since like 95 that I had to deal with death to this degree. Daily, right when I thought I was about to be getting into my pinkness. Oh no, put your camouflage back on. Let me get this moment of silence. May the souls of the faithfully departed, through the mercy of God, rest in peace. Once again, too many to name. Oh yeah. So shout out to y'all that's caught up in the world of being able to glorify yourselves, because that mud is real. That mud is real. For those of us that have to go through the mud, I thought I was going to be wearing pink. They was like, nah, you can get your nails pink. But you better keep that camouflage close. So listen, y'all, tomorrow, Underground Army, I know y'all gonna walk with me on this. The Underground Army is personal. Y'all stand on y'all own post. Y'all some strong soldiers. Y'all hold it down. Unbelievable. You know, unbelievable, strange, strong weirdos. I mean, in the best way, like a painting, like artistic, like something you've never seen before, because you're demonstrating the personal imprint of the Creator and how He made you. I get it. I love it. I'm so appreciative of you. I know y'all gonna welcome me on this Underground Army tomorrow. For some of y'all, it's gonna be today, because I know my girl, a few of y'all, it's Monday morning where y'all at. So listen to me. We need to do a virtual vigil. The line, I don't know if it's because of the series of moon activity or what everybody put into the atmosphere this last month. The sublime line, I got to talk in code. The sublime line, we need to bring light to it for the peace and the hearts of those mourning, but also to create a pathway of light for those who must journey beyond the realm of the physical, okay? So if you could just so kindly on Monday, whenever it's Monday, whenever it's 8 p.m. where you are, could you please, just so kindly for me, join me in lighting a candle. I'm gonna light a white one, Monday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. You do it Monday, 8 p.m. wherever you are, or whenever you see this. I'm going to light a white candle. One, just as a representation that I want to shed a love with the people this morning throughout all of the worlds, but also with the intention that that light lights the pathway for the souls that have faithfully departed. And I know the Underground Army going to join me. See, here goes the rhyming. About to get into rapping. But anyway, don't even worry about that. Let's just get into the optical illusion. Boom. So listen, we do these things. I'm already in. I said what I said. Y'all caught that. Rewind it if you didn't. So the optical illusion is the talk shop point right now. Let me sip my coffee. The optical illusion. Okay? Hold on. Speaking of optical illusion, I get on here playing this Tupac, this Against All Odds. But if you really want to know, before the show came on, I was listening to Drake Passion Fruit, because I was trying to raise the energy. So y'all, you know, if you're feeling a little low, put that Passion Fruit by Drake on, because you know this Against All Odds is going to take you straight to war for the 4 o'clock hour. So the optical illusion, right? The optical illusion is what the physical reality will present to you. It can be a set or series of circumstances or potential circumstances that may affect the manifestation that you have consciously put in place. Let me break that down. So boom, you decide you want to bring something into life. It's sparked in your spirit. You feel good about it. That's the emotions. You working through your mind how to do it. That's the plan. And when it's completed, that's the physical representation within this plane. You got it? But somewhere in between the mental and the physical is the optical illusion, where everything seems to appear to go against it. Everything seems to come up to show that it's not gonna happen. Or sometimes it could be a phone call. You can get a phone call and they say, oh, you owe this. I'm just making this up. Walk with me. They say, oh, you owe $2,500 and we need it by tomorrow. And you go into a panic immediately. You're like, oh my God, right? So then tomorrow comes, right? So then you call and you get somebody else on the phone. And they like, well, yeah, but you know, I think I know some ways I could help you out. And they make changes to where now you have 2 years to deal with it, and now it's not as hectic, and now you're feeling good, and you got the passion fruit on, and you're dancing, and you're back to normal. What happened was the optical illusion presented itself before you, and you had the option to buy into it or stay focused on your conscious thought, on your conscious plan, or even lightweight, like when I say I'm not supposed to scroll before the show, because I don't want the optical illusion to project something that wasn't in my energy. I had to bring that up because that is about faith, hope, and love. So let me just walk all over with me today. Shout out to y'all. I hope y'all feeling good. I hope you're feeling good-ish. So anyway, let me tell you about the shop, the Spirit Hour of Power, right? So it got started in the courtyard of the Voodoo Spiritual Temple some years ago. It was 4 of us. It was 4 of us. And we each had our separate intention, right? And we would get together every Sunday for 1 o'clock. That's the St. Michael hour, right? We would get together for 1 o'clock. And so we had some things we were trying to manifest. And I didn't really know how this was going to go. This was going to be the Spirit Hour of Power. I didn't know it yet. Because at the time, I had nothing to say. My heart and my mind was about to bust with all of the things I wanted to share with the people. And I had nothing to say. My mouth couldn't open. And insert, that was because at the time, the Creator had me doing something else. So if you're doing one thing, but you feel this ocean of a wave pushing you forward into something else, you have to balance that. Because what I was doing at that time had to be done at that time. Walk with me, because ain't nobody in the underground army slow. So anyway, the point is, I never saw how this was going to manifest, but I knew that it would. This is years ago now. But the point to that is trusting that manifestation and leaving room for the spirit. That's called trust. That's called trust. Or you could say faith. I knew it was going to happen. I knew no matter what happened over the years, I wasn't going to defer from the dream. DMX put it like, if I never blow, I'll never know. That means he's saying I'll never stop. So the key here is, yes, have your plan, but you have to leave room for the spirit to work, because you never know how it's going to happen. You never know how it's going to manifest. That's the trust. And the other part of that was, once you leave room for the spirit to work, you can't, with your corporal mind, try to confine or define how truth is going to manifest on the physical plane. That's the faith. So when I talk about the optical illusion rising up against your plans, it's called faith, hope, and love, baby. Did y'all catch that? So when you hear people saying faith, hope, and love, it sounds like la, 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 la. It sounds so light. It sounds popcorn. But really, it's the key to the manifestation. Did y'all catch that? Won't he do it? Let me sip my coffee, girl, because I'm trying to mind my business. I'm hearing nothing but beats. It's like I'm in the studio. I don't mean in my mind. I mean outside the door. Y'all can't hear. Walk with me. Hold on. So it's the optical illusion, which goes into, y'all just catch that. That is major. That was a key to open the door. Okay, so the next thing is this. Feelings matter, bro. Okay, so insert, y'all know Kanye said that, right? I got to say something about Kanye. Y'all know I talk about Kanye from time to time, and this is just an example of what's happening on a greater level. Now, yes, we all really associated Kanye with that movie Get Out. So I'm just going to ask 2 questions. And this isn't the actual talk shop point, but I'm just inserting it because I know that the UGA Underground Army is capable of moving 1,000,000 miles a minute and still being on it like that. You feel me? Okay, cool, I'm back. All over the place, you know, like surfing the net. So anyway, we knew that, you know, one, that Get Out movie was about Kanye-ish, right? But also, when are we going to accept that some of the things that are presented to us in film or in entertainment or in programming, when are we going to really accept that it's the truth being told in a joke? When are we going to accept that there's something really happened to that man and to many people? Some you know, some you see on TV, some you don't know. That's why I often pray for the famous and the superstars. I don't worship them, I pray for them, because only God knows what level they're on. Something happens to many of them. Something happens to the high level officials and people in politics and those who govern our states, cities, countries. You know, something happened to them. It's called the programming of the beast system. Why do we act surprised? But let's go back to feelings matter, bro. I use that as an intro statement to talk about the matter of matter, meaning the meaning of the physical. Your feelings matter. We're getting into this program state where you gotta play it cool. I saw somebody that I love dearly. They posted, play it cool. Never let them know what you're thinking. Never let them know how you feel. Never let them know if you like it or don't like it. No, what you're doing is you're playing into the game, into the mask of deception. And even though it seems like it's on a lightweight survival level, the truth of the matter is, as a spiral, a rippling effect, or as a domino effect, the reason that we're not allowed, as per society's impositions, to be our raw, true selves is because everybody's bringing on that mask of deception. Feelings matter, bro. It's another one of those four corners of the stabilization of the foundation when we talk about spirit, emotion, mind, intellect, and the physical. Let's go back so I don't confuse nobody because I'm just talking way too fast. When we're talking about the spirit, the emotion, the intellect, and then the physical earthly component, if you block the feelings, if you lie about the feelings, if you neutralize them, if you mitigate them, there's going to be an imbalance in your foundation. Now, it's not for everybody because you just really be too truthful. You better... This world ain't about that life. This world takes care of its own. That's why I said during the spirit hour of power, you could expect anything. So boom, on feelings matter, bro. Even instinctively, your feelings, for those of us who understand the wheel of birth and death within one infinity, okay? Oh, child, I'm going there for y'all to know. For those of us who understand the wheel of birth and death within one infinity, we understand that through our karmic tie from one incarnation to the next, that the feelings are directly tied to the instinct. The instinct has been developed over a series of lives on that one karmic transit within that wheel of birth and death for that infinity, that incarnation of correction. Did you catch that? That was a lot. It was a lot, but I put it out there. Holla at your girl. So that's another reason feelings matter, bro. Your feelings will warn you sometimes. I had a conversation with my girlfriend yesterday about when we encounter certain people. It's like we have this feeling. We know something ain't right. Or we have this feeling it lurks. And we not only feel it, we materialize, we mentally identify it. But we have to wait for it to materialize to believe it sometimes. And sometimes that's to our own detriment. Feelings matter, bro. That's the step between your spirit and your mental, the mental which is designed to communicate between those different elements of the human to determine and organize and constitute what's to take place on the physical realm. Feelings matter, bro. True story. And it's hard because your heart gonna get broken a lot. I don't even know about my heart. I feel like I'm just a soldier of love. Like what Sade said, I've lost the use of my heart, but I'm still alive. Hello? Hello, may I speak to Sade? I'm just jiving. But y'all understand what I'm saying? You gotta walk with me on that one. Because some of us want to block our feelings out. And I kind of pity, okay, so y'all got all these terms right now. I'm not going to profess to know them, but it's something like hypermasculinity or something about the men. I don't know. Y'all pick the term, right? But it's like when the men not allowed to really feel their emotions, I pity them because they lack. That means that they're lacking in instinct, which is why the women around them can normally tell them who's for them and who's against them. Like, that ain't your friend. You need to stop dealing with him. Or why women can always know something's going on because we're allowed to keep our emotion. But then we're taught to kind of scale back on our physical and our mental. I digress because I'm going so far into it, but y'all get the picture, right? Can I get to the next point? Because I'm in and out. I'm in and out. Like now, the spirit hour of power is about the hour that I press live. Whatever hour that is, most of the time it's the 4 o'clock hour. Because I want to say what I have to say, and then I have to go. I have to vape. I don't mean with smoke. I have to vape out. I have to go into the next thing because God got me working. Serious work. Serious work. I'm not talking about in the quiet of the house, just burning my candles. No, I mean work in the street, get in the car. You got to drive to do it. You got to cry to get through it. Well, in my heart, still waiting for the tears to fall. So anyway, I digress. So let's get into the next one because I can't wait for this one. I want to talk about David. David the king. David the king, who was promised to have the everlasting seed. But I want to talk about David the warrior, who was on his way to being king. And not like a long, drawn-out discussion. Don't forget, y'all, tribe of Judah. Long live the seed of David. Long live the line of the tribe of Judah. Long live the King of Kings. Long live Revelations 1. Oh, I feel so great about it, right? So anyway, no, this is what I want to talk about. David on a real basic level. David was just a little shepherd. He was just a shepherd, a little shepherd, right? And, you know, everybody knows the David and Goliath song. I'm hearing music, they're playing outside, y'all. That's why I'm all in the realm of the musical, okay, whatever. So anyway, everybody know David went up against Goliath the giant. That's like the basic story. You want to get into the real stories, you got to do 1st and 2nd Samuel and 1st and 2nd Kings. I'm talking about David wasn't nothing nice. I love Solomon. Like I like Solomon and the wisdom of Solomon. That was David's son, but David was the man. Noble warrior. Started from the bottom, now we here. Straight to the top. So anyway, you know, David was just a little shepherd. You know, David was before Joshua even came. He just was that connected to the Creator that he just trusted and knew that much. I'm saying that to say David went to war with an army of 400 and could not be stopped. They had nights David was starving. They had times David was defeated. We know this not only from the stories, but David must have been writing according to the Psalms. Don't y'all love the Psalms? Doesn't everybody love the Psalms? The power of the Psalms. The Psalms. Oh, that might be why I said Psalm. Okay, all right. But the Psalms were what David was, you know, that's deep. Because I write as I go through stuff, and you might too. He was writing when he was praising. He was writing when he was defeated. The point is, on this journey, on this walk, sometimes you're going to get defeated. Sometimes you're going to be victorious. You're going to have to ride the waves. Sometimes you're going to sing praise. Sometimes you're going to do what you have to do. But your eyes got to stay on the prize. You got to keep moving forward. David did all of that because he trusted the voice of the Creator within him against all odds. Noble warrior. I like to tell some of my friends this story. So, you know, they heard about, this is about to be real to the point. They heard about David coming up. You know, David, they like, yeah, y'all heard about David. David like smashing everything. You don't want to go to war with him. He about to take over. So, you know, some dudes, they decided, well, you know, we're going to get in his good graces. And they knew this other king that didn't care for David, right? So they was like, they went in the man's house while the man was asleep and cut the man's head off to bring it to David, to show David their loyalty, right? Just walk with me. I'm telling y'all, that book is like, so anyway, I digress. So they go in the man's house, they cut the man's head off to show David their loyalty. So David like, he has them killed on the spot. Take them out. Get them out of here. So then he explains to the people why. What they did in an attempt to show their loyalty to me was waited till the man was asleep. They didn't give the man an opportunity to fight like a true warrior. They did something underhanded. They did something in the dark. They did it in a dirty way versus in the open. So the statement is, it's not what they did, it's how they did it. Noble warrior. You want to know why everything's so messed up right now? We have a bunch of people that say they're warriors, but they don't say noble warriors. Oh, I love David, y'all. I love David. I'll go on and on and on and on about stories. You want to find out for yourself? I told you 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, and I love it. And don't forget, it was promised to him. It was to the point where Saul was trying to take him out, and even Saul's son in the wilderness, Jonathan, told David, just take my lineage with you, because the tribe of Judah gonna rise for sure. Put us with y'all. Remember me. Remember us. Remember us. That was the tribe of Benjamin. They already proxied in together with the tribe of Judah. Tribe of Judah. Yes, I love David. Okay. So the point, underground army and all of that was not to direct you, not only direct you. If you want to hear if you want some real strategic stories that also exemplify how the Spirit will guide you through the battle, through the war, through the victory, through the creative arts, because he's playing a harp and he's doing songs. Don't forget, David wasn't nothing nice with the rhymes. Don't forget. Just walk you all the way through it. Not just read Psalms and not just burn your candles and beg for what you want of an earthly nature, but if you really want to get to the root of the root of the root, the seed of what empowered him. So, yeah, he was human. He made mistakes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And paid for them. Oh, yes. But look how we still here. We're still here, Tribe of Judah. Hello? Masterpiece of the Tribe of Judah? Yeah. All right. You get it? Okay, cool. So I want to say that. So wait, let me break this energy up. Y'all, I don't know what happened today. I do know what happened today. This week required that I go into my form of soldier mode every single day of the week. And today required a wake-up call. Like, what you think you came here to party? This is me talking to myself, right? Ish. Like, what you think you came to earth to party? You think you came to life to just live it up all the time? Oh, no. You came to work. That's what you said you do, right? So then it's like, now we go back into soldier mode. But when you done been tapped out, how? What do you draw upon? What is your inspiration? What is your method of tapping into something that motivates the strategic planning? And for me, is David, who was the shepherd, who was to turn king, whose seed will everlasting, who forever Tribe of Judah will hold the scepter, Jacob said. Oh, I ain't supposed to know that. And you ain't supposed to know that, but I'm going to say it today. And so I had to, I got into David, and then I put on that passion fruit, and then I just was like, let's do it again. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is like you have a moment to shine. But then that work is coming right back on you. So today was the 6 of Wands, even though it was really something else. But I'm just saying that 6 of Wands is that moment of victory, or that moment of a break, that moment of catching your breath after a rough one, but knowing there's more work to go in and be done. You know what? That might be, I'm talking about the turtle, but that might be why I have these colors on today. Because I'm all in my Tribe of Judah just to get back up. Do y'all understand me? I have to tell these stories because I don't want y'all to think I just be getting up here cute, living a life. No, this is 1 hour. And then it's back to the grind. Then it's back to all of these pigs and all of these snakes and all of these dogs. I give me a little pink here, a little pink there, but then it's back to the camel. Like I say, what you think you came here to party? No, it's supposed to be like this. You got to earn your keep. So anyway, let me break this up with a little Tupac Amaru and my fan. And come on, Pac, let's get this going. And shout out to all of the kings, queens, beings in between. Don't forget, David started out as a shepherd, like a little shepherd. Started from the bottom, now we here. We still here, and we gonna be here. As what Pac said, let me sit there, tell him, Mary. Next week, I gotta tell y'all about this. God willing. God willing for real, because your girl is about to go in. Ooh, child, I'm facing it. Ooh, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know, but peace to all y'all hanging in there with me. I got a few more things to say. We're going to get out of here. We're going to wrap it up. Reminder, tomorrow for me, just Monday, 8 p.m., wherever you are. We lighting a candle, a virtual vigil. You can post it, you cannot post it. It could be between you and your heart. It's for those morning and for those going into the morning, into the twilight. You understand? Just try to beautify it. Just try to beautify it, because we got to deal with it regardless. Like sometimes I get up here and they like, it's so pow. Like, I love the positive affirmations, but I also like to deal with the reality. And I'm gonna be real and balanced if I pretend like all of the different aspects don't exist. I can affirm some things. I can use the spoken word, but I still have to respect all of the elements, And so that's just what it is. That's what it is, right, Pac? I love Pac. Pac is like doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. All right, we almost out of here. Don't worry about nothing. So I want to talk about major changes, not just in my life, period, because the more I talk today, the more I see the spirit going to drag me through whatever I have to get drugged through so I can have something to say. Because I'm always speaking the truth, something I witnessed, something measurable. And when it's not measurable, the spirit always puts somebody else there with me to confirm, to be a witness. True story. And you know, while it's happening, I'd be like, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. But then afterwards, I'd be like, praise him, so mighty. And I'm so just imperfect and just out here regular, just I always tell y'all, anything good, God did it. Everything else, that's my work. That's my work for sure. Put a capital G on it. Boop. So anyway, major changes. It's about getting to emotional high ground. Okay, walk with me, y'all. It's about getting to the emotional higher ground. When you're drowning or when, emotions related to water, drowning, you get it? It's about consciously getting to emotional high ground, higher ground emotionally in order to activate the mental. You can't stay drowning. You got to use some of the emotion to float yourself up to a higher ground, to boom, activate the mental. Activate the mental in order to organize, order, constitute the physical. So like, yes, take a moment to drown in your emotions. And then find something to inspire you, like a life raft to pull you up to the higher ground from off the water onto the land, so that you can stabilize and plan, plot, strategize how to reorganize the physical, even if that means starting from the beginning. Don't forget what we said about David. Started from the bottom, now we here. Don't forget about the law of oscillation, up and down, up and down, up and down. Some of y'all like the lemniscate to do this, like the 8, But it's a continuous motion. It's a continuous motion. So what you're going to do is take action to activate that motion, because motion and action ain't the same thing. Action yields a result, right? Right? I'm just saying. So it's about getting to that emotional high ground. That was quick. That was quick. I hope that picture was so clear to me. I hope it was clear to you in however you received and processed it. It was very clear to me. I was drowning. Then I swam to the top of the water. Then I floated to the land. Once I got to the land, I caught my breath and I looked around to see what was around me, what I could utilize with my senses. Then I planned, plot, strategized, caught my breath and began to build. Okay? Now, did that paint a clearer picture? Oh, I just heard some more music from Pac. He said, I paint a perfect picture. Yes, you got to stay up. What you think, you came here to party all the time? All the time you want to party? I'm just messing with y'all. So I have to say that. Now, this is the last thing I got to say. No, I got 2 more things to say. I was about to break the energy up, but the energy is good. The energy is fine. I got my Halle Mary. Some of y'all came in. Some of y'all fell off. I'm going to save that for last. But it's about the Queen of Hearts. It's about being the Queen of Hearts. It's about y'all that be lurking in the shadows. I'm addressing y'all too now. Because some of my army people want me to put my videos back up. Y'all know I covered up like over 100 videos on YouTube. They gone. The only thing that's up is from Easter to now of this year. That's for a reason. But I'm going to talk to y'all in them shadows in a minute. But anyway, I want to talk now about calling back all your energy. This is y'all, this is deep. This is deep, but it's going to help if you could take it. So y'all know a couple of, when the George Floyd situation had us heated, one of the spirit hour powers is still up. I said today I'm calling all of my energy back to me. I made a real broad statement. It's like, there's so many ways to do it. But I want to talk about a real rough way, a real hard way to do it. It's hard, but it yields results like that. There's so many different ways that you pull it back to you. But this one, I promise you're going to see the results like that. Change your whole life just like that, just like that, just like that. It's one of the aspects of calling back your energy, and it's the removal of pride. It's so hard. It's so hard. One of the ways to call back your energy is to remove the pride. Now, I know that sounds, weird and living in a world today. And remember, pride and confidence is not the same thing. I'm talking about pride, the pride before the fall. I'm talking about the pride of Lucifer that caused the fall, the pride. But in this sense, to call back your energy, you have to release yourself from the good and bad, from the positive and negative judgment of others. You have to go into a place of freedom that's specifically for your life. You have to release the parts of your anger and hurt that are holding on to who did they think they were? Who were you trying to play me? Who you think I am? That pride. You have to release the parts of pride that cause you to hide who you really are for the sake of judgment. Give me the words. I'm walking with the lion. I see it so clear. But it's a relinquishing of pride that allows another level of bringing your energy, calling your energy back in. It's not just about sitting Indian style, with your candle humming and directing your thought, because that's very intellect based. I'm talking about something, walk with me. So we're talking about energy and this not in a dense form. So in order to bring it back to you, you first do the action on the physical. Work it back through the mental, through the emotion, and into the spirit. It's not like bringing something into manifestation. You're returning something back. This is some real, just give it to them. Just give it to them. Just give it to them. But it's the pride. The removal of the pride. The not caring about what people think. Not caring about what people say. Ooh, y'all, this week, I get lied on so much. I get lied on so much. And it was one of the things that made me check the pride. Like, okay, so what? How does that affect what I've been ordained to do? And you got to look at it like that. And then I was released from that. No, the people that believe the lie don't see the release. The people that made up the lie, none of them see the release. But it's not about them. It's about you and the work that you have to do. And so it's not so much just swallowing the pride. It's more like seeing it for what it is, identifying it so that you could transmute it into fuel for your own fire, not be consumed by another's. But that's one way to start calling back the energy, calling back all of your energy. I'm talking about even the energy they might have took from you as a child. You think you came here to party all the time? No, that's real. I think I'm incorporate different ways of calling back the energy through the shops. But one, y'all, I'm telling you, nobody wants to hear it, is to relinquish the pride. Pride is not the same as confidence. Pride is not the same as faith in your abilities or capabilities. Pride comes before the fall. But freedom comes when you disarm pride, when you take it away from them. What if I'd have sat in that lie they told on me? What if I'd have sat in that lie? Now I'm thinking about it. Now my emotions are affected. Now I'm empowering it, giving it energy. A lie, I tell you, a lie. Who was the father of all lies? See what I'm saying? The pride, though. I just said, okay. How it's going to make me or break me? Neither one. Keep it moving. Mm-hmm. I know who your father is. That's what Yahshua told him, right? So y'all got that? That's a way to do it. I'm telling y'all, it's going to help. It's going to release you. You're going to disarm them. And you can't, y'all, we each got missions. We each got missions. We came here to do something. It might not, you might have to go through something or be at a certain place at a certain time to truly determine what your mission is, what you came here for. But we all got one. And everything, yes, the universe will conspire to make it happen for you. Yes, absolutely. But because of the intellect, the mental component of the being human, these are the distractions and obstacles and oppositions. They're going to also rise up too. We got to be prepared to shake their ass and break their ass. You understand me? But a way to retract some of your energy, one way to pull it back, aside from me just saying that and not telling you how to do it, is to relinquish that pride, because it's an illusion. As long as it's not hindering the plan, if you think about it, if you engage it, if you entertain it, you're giving it your power. That's like you being hustled, yo. You being gamed. Feelings matter, bro. You being gamed. So that's just one way. It's hard. It's rough. But guess what? True story. If you try it, you're going to see it. You get results instantly like that. Like, pow. instant results, freed from it, move right along, boom, use it, keep it moving. Lies. They come with all kind of stuff. It's not even the humans. It's the forces they under. We're about to get out of here. I got one more thing to talk about. I just want to play Pac one more time because I just like to do it. So I do spend, oh my goodness, I do hope you spend the rest of the week drinking your water. Let me set mine. And minding your business, your soul's progression, minding your work, right? It's safe, it's easy. Let everybody else do what they're gonna do. Because everybody that's doing what they're supposed to do is gonna be on one accord. Don't worry about nothing. It's called the spirit. It's being under the guise of the spirit. So what I want to talk about before I go was, one time, forgive me if I be redundant sometimes or if I said this before. It wouldn't matter because I took down over 100 shows. But it's about Princess Diana. Oh, I just thought about something so interesting. I was watching this Afeni interview. OMG, they going to take it down as soon as I talk about it. Y'all better go try to find this now. It was a Afeni interview from some years ago. And they asked her, they said, with everything going on, oh my goodness, I just made this connection. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my heart. I just made this connection. So they asked Afeni, they said, with everything going on right now, what you think would have Pac most perturbed? What would he be most upset about? Y'all know what Afeni said? She said, and this was, I'm pretty sure this was after 9/11 and after everything. She said, you wouldn't believe this, but I think that he would be most brokenhearted that Princess Diana was dead. That's strong. She was a real one. But anyway, I just thought about that just now. That's a true story. You can go find it yourself. It was an Afeni interview. Just type it in, find it quick, because y'all know these portals gonna remove it. Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. You better go find it today. So anyway, I wanted to tell you. So I was watching this interview, this Princess Diana interview, and they asked her, do you think you'll ever be queen? And she said, no. Oh, I got to chill. It's real. She knew. She said, I'll never be queen. She said, my biggest hope is to be a queen in the hearts of the people. Oh, did y'all feel the immortality in that? She said, if I were to be a queen, it would be a queen of the hearts of the people. I'm saying that for a reason. Y'all know every week when I say no matter what, I didn't come to coddle you, but I did come to tell you that I love you. And I love your soul. And I love your life, no matter what happens to you. And this show exclusive is not for everybody. The portals, the feds, ain't nobody gonna let these numbers get up. But I'm gonna be like a queen in the hearts of the people. Even y'all in the shadows. Some come here to get inspired. I hope it inspires you. I hope you go out and do something great in the world, because that benefits us all. But some hide for many reasons. Inspiration, content, whatever your reason is. This for those of y'all that's got to stay in the shadows. But when you got to still come, that's like a Princess Diana only being a queen moving through the hearts of the people. Because the truth is so real, is so blunt, is so raw, is so demonstrated. You got to hide your love for it. For that same fear, for that same pride. Ooh, I'm so grateful for David and his lack of fear. Or for his crying out through the Psalms when he asked the Lord to remove the fear. Ooh, I'm grateful. Now, the show is about to come to a close. It's so good to see y'all, kings, queens, all y'all in between. It's good to see y'all. It's really great to see y'all. I'm glad y'all here. Let me tell y'all something. This the RNS right here. Did y'all know? Did y'all see me bring? This was the first time I brought the Bible out. Because when I opened to those passages, that just reiterated what I heard earlier. You don't get a break. They say fear no one, and they say face the darkness. But anyway, so I'm saying that to say, well, I'm saying that to say I'm about to get out of here, and I just had a great time with y'all. It was awesome. I'm sending you so much love, and don't forget, I'm going to close with what I started it with, right? But first, I got to say this too. When I get off, I'm going into the battle. I'm not going skating. I mean, I would love to go skating. I would like some pink skates. I decided that yesterday. I want some pink skates. I would love to, but I'm not. I'm going into battle. Well, let's not say battle. Maybe we could mitigate it, but I'm going into warrior mode. Y'all, please don't forget tomorrow, the virtual vigil, which is like virtual vigil. It could be through the portals. You could do it in silence. You could do it to yourself, by yourself. Don't nobody need to know but you and the Lord. Y'all don't forget about that. Because that means a lot to my heart. It really does. But listen, I know, don't think it's cute. Do not think it's sweet. Do not ever, ever, ever think that. So if you like going through the whipping of the whipping, you better get to swimming to that emotional high ground, because it ain't just you, hunty. You understand me? So I just want y'all to know that. Because I know I be so, on it. But then I got to go get on it. That's just how it is. You understand me? So y'all, on my way out, I'm going to go with what I came with. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in miracles too. I've seen a few. That is why I believe in you. I believe in you. I'm out.